In the quaint village of Cedar Hollow, surrounded by rolling hills and dense forests, lived a young farmer named Jack. Jack was known for his strong work ethic and kind heart, but he had one deep fear: thunderstorms. Ever since he was a child, the sound of thunder and the flash of lightning sent shivers down his spine. One summer, Cedar Hollow experienced an unusually dry season. The crops were wilting, and the villagers were worried about their harvest. One evening, the sky darkened and the wind picked up. The village elders predicted a fierce storm was approaching, and everyone hurried to secure their homes and farms. As the storm clouds gathered, Jack received a frantic call from his neighbor, Mrs. Peterson. Her barn roof had a large hole, and she was worried that her animals wouldn't survive the storm without shelter. Jack knew he had to help, but the thought of facing the storm terrified him. He paced around his farmhouse, his heart pounding. His father, Old Joe, who had faced many storms in his lifetime, noticed Jack's anxiety. "Son," he said, "courage isn't the absence of fear. It's doing what needs to be done despite being afraid." Inspired by his father's words, Jack took a deep breath and grabbed his raincoat and tools. As he stepped outside, the first drops of rain began to fall. He could hear the distant rumble of thunder, and his fear threatened to paralyze him. But Jack pushed forward, remembering the animals that needed his help. By the time Jack reached Mrs. Peterson's farm, the storm was in full swing. The wind howled, and lightning streaked across the sky. Jack could see the fear in Mrs. Peterson's eyes, but he also saw relief when she spotted him. Together, they quickly worked to patch the hole in the barn roof. Jack's hands trembled, but he focused on the task at hand, hammering nails and securing the tarp. The storm raged on, but Jack's determination didn't waver. With Mrs. Peterson's help, they managed to create a safe shelter for the animals. Soaked to the bone and exhausted, Jack looked at the secured barn and felt a sense of pride and relief. He had faced his fear and helped a friend in need. As the storm subsided, the villagers emerged from their homes to check on one another. Word of Jack's bravery spread quickly, and he received heartfelt thanks from everyone. The crops had also received much-needed rain, and the village was saved from the drought. The moral of this story is, courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. True bravery comes from facing our fears and doing what is necessary, even when we are afraid. By confronting our fears, we can help others and make a positive impact on our community. In conclusion, Brokenwood Mystic Farms, LLC, symbolizes the enduring connection between humanity and the land, a tribute to the beauty of nature and the importance of honoring traditions in a changing world. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss our short story adventures. If you have any questions, requests, or just want to say hello, feel free to contact us at info@brokenwoodmysticfarms.com. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and have a fantastic day, my friends.